I don't know if anyone else ever does this, but when you're working on your car, your intercooler becomes an awesome shelf. I always flip mine down like this, and I don't don't dig stuff into it, but you can just set stuff on it real lightly. It becomes an awesome shelf. Yeah, hopefully soon we can get this thing lined out. I just hope that piston is okay. I hope we can get it fixed, because it's saving me a lot of freaking money and a lot of headache. Faster we can get this thing done. I'm gonna try and make it to Streetcar Takeover in KC or St. Louis at the end of this month, and I don't know which one's which, but I know the one in KC or St. Louis, sorry, is closer than the one in St. Louis. So I want to go to the one that has the biggest turnout. I want this car to go. I want to take this thing to a big event and just kind of prove myself that that it can do what it was, other than a small town and there's not really a lot of people who mess with stuff like this, and I just kind of want to make a small name for myself out here. But this car has came a long way since I bought it. And it's I love this little thing. Probably won't ever get rid of this unless someone, everything's always for sale for the right price, but this car, I've been to hell and back with this thing. This is like the third time this engine's been pulled apart, but live and learn. I know some people say do it right the first time. I'm just stubborn, I guess. So I'm gonna try and get a hold of him, see if he can record him trying to clean or fix that piston. If he can, I'll try to throw that in there. If not, it just won't be in the video. So dude, come on. So I guess we'll just kind of hang out and wait on that. We ain't got much going on around the house, so we've been kind of lazy. Haven't been posted in a long time because I've been just waiting on these parts to come in. The rings actually got here really quick. I waited for about a week hunting down a head gasket, and I finally found one. I didn't want to buy one off eBay, but it is actually a Cometic head gasket. I didn't want to buy some OEM replacement or something that wasn't going to last. I had one of these on before. The old one is right here, and it's still good. It's just kind of, nothing's wrong with this head gasket. I just feel like I should replace it since the head's already off anyway. Fresh head gasket never hurts. Some really old Steak and Shake fries. That's pretty gross. I don't know why those are there. Probably one of the boys leaving their crap around. But yeah, this thing should be back together in no time. Well, we got the pistons in, and we got the rings gapped to the, we gapped the top one at 18, the bottom one at 20, 21, 22, I believe, which is perfectly fine. So I'm not going to have all that blow by like I had before, but we got the head on, and I'm waiting for some like ARP stuff to put down with the ARP, to put on the ARP bolts before I torque the head down. It's kind of just sitting there now. But I'm going to go ahead and put the radiator hoses and put the harness and all that stuff back on. And we'll just see how this goes. We'll rock this out, try and get it. Hopefully we can start it today too. That'd be awesome. I'd be super pumped up if I can drive this thing. Still gotta put the oil filter on and put some oil in it, some coolant, and this thing should fire up. Got the trusty orange gloves on. These things are sweet. I wish they were black because they're all bright and whatever, but right on. Sweet. Moving along very quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the harness and stuff on, and wait for guys to get here with some torque wrenches, because I do not own any torque wrenches of my own, sadly. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this harness on real fast.
For some reason, it was just gapped crazy wide open.
Yeah.
Probably 7% battery. Come on. Good. Speak for yourself. Carbureted 350. Hell yeah! I got that on video. That was sick. Oh, fire, fire, fire.
It shot a fireball directly down into all the fuel.
Yeah. So, cleaned up all that fuel.
Well, there you have it. As you saw in the last clip, we got the car running, and it runs freaking awesome. It idles smooth. It's got really good oil pressure. I finally did go and get, when you saw it then, I didn't have my up pipe on it. I went to a buddy's and picked up my up pipe because he added a little teardrop tip to it just to give it some flavor, I guess. Looks pretty good. I was really worried about it hitting the distributor because sometimes, like, something's wrong with my V-band clamp or something, I don't know what it does. Like, it just rolls back. It comes loose and it just rolls back when I'm driving. And I was worried that the teardrop was going to roll back and just sit on my distributor, and it did that before, but I think the way we have it set up now, it's going to go over the distributor, but it's still going to be hot all in that area, which that was kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to take all the heat away from that little area by the distributor as I can, because it's right by the wires and all that, and I don't like how all that sits. I like to get all the hot stuff away from that, but it looks good. We did stop it for the night after we had it running and stuff. We just kind of tried to let the ring sit and all that, but I finally got the suspension and everything back on. The car is on all four now, and here, we'll take a check. We'll look at it. Check it out. It's pretty dirty. She's been sitting for a minute. There you have it. Things all back together. It looks normal. This was the teardrop I was talking about, because if the V-band will come loose and it'll tilt this way, it'll rock this way. My old one, you could see it right there. resting on it. But this one, I don't think it's gonna rest far enough. But if it does come loose again, it will sit on top of my coolant hose here, which is obviously not good. I do have some heat wrap over here that I'm gonna probably heat wrap this up just so it, you know, prevents some more heat in that area. I would actually sometime in life like to take my exhaust and go under all this and come out over here. Probably relocate my catch can, you know, build it back here or move it over to this side or something. But for now, this will work fine for now. Just happy it's running again. Got a bumper on, and yeah, if it looks like it's leaning this way, this tire's got like no pressure, and this one's got like 90 pounds pressure. So, but there it is. I'm gonna try and get a hold of the tuner and see when we can't get on the rollers, and or do some street tuning and get this thing figured out. So thanks for watching.